get to level 3. That was save my arm.
What up, 30 minutes?
The slam was fun.
Thank you. I enjoyed this slam a lot. I think it was a good time. And like one thing that always comes up with slam, people always say like it's cool that the slam happened, but I wish the slam was all new people. Like I wish we just had new people and we didn't have any returning people. I think having returning players and having new players is equally important to me, and it will stay that way. And if you don't like it, you should just run your own slam. I cannot be convinced. I have not heard a good argument for why we should not have players return. First of all, if you have all brand new players, it's hard to find players of every skill level. How do you rank everybody in the beginning if all of the players in the event start and they're brand new and they're from gold to platinum 5? Like part of having returning players is they get to fill in the higher divisions. And then the second thing is seeing people improve and do better. Like seeing people start in like one division and then go up divisions. SK beating Ko after losing to Ko like 3 times or whatever, right? That was hype because last slam she was like brand new and then she climbed to master and then she was in the highest seed and then she got beat up and then she ended up winning. Those are 2 returning players. You got to see the improvement from both of them. Then the other one was Diaphone as a coach. One thing that I heard was like we should use new coaches as well, which is first of all hard because you need to find enough reliable people to do it. But second of all, last slam Diaphone got beat up and this time he showed up and like put in a ton of work and he was like way better for this slam. And having people who know the format and like how the event works so that they can like help their teammates is also important. That was another thing I saw is like there's always random people that are grumpy, but someone was like, what's the point of watching these if the people who win won't even go to Japan? Well, like first of all, that happened with TwitchCon because some people couldn't make it. But for Japan, first of all, the whole slam ended. So we already crowned a champion, unlike TwitchCon, right? And second, yeah, like the people who qualified are going to Japan. This came up too. Someone in the slam was like, I wish there was more than one day between each round robin day, like there was more time. Think about the time period that the players play together, right? You get your coach on Thursday, and then your first competition is the next Wednesday. So you have 6 days with your coach. And then afterwards, it's like daybreak, next round robin, daybreak, Sunday. If we wanted to change that formula, either we need to make the slam longer or make the competition days sooner. So you could get your coach like Thursday and then play on your first match like Monday. But that's not a lot of time. Like not every coach and every player can meet even before like a Monday, right? Like sometimes they need time. So like imagine for this event, all the players that were in Twitch Rivals, after that first weekend, they had to play on Monday without having any time with their coaches, as an example. And then you could have the next round robin be like Wednesday or something, or like Thursday. But then that's a lot of downtime between round robins. It stretches everything out in a way that's like, you don't get to see the improvements quickly. And I completely disagree with the comment that just said one day is not a lot of time to make adjustments, because as you all saw, that's not true if your eyeballs were on the screen. Basically, almost all of the matches that you saw, people made tons of adjustments. In fact, people have notes like the night of, and almost every match is completely different. People got way better over that amount of time. Almost every time someone complains about the event, it's like they just didn't think about anything and they have a bowl of Cheetos on their lap and they're like, you know what would be good? Do that. I promise that anything you could think of, we thought of. I promise we didn't just be like, you know what? We should just do this. Why? Fuck it. Is it a good idea? No, let's do it. I promise we thought about it. Somebody was like, I'm really sad the event was on Frosty. Like, why did you schedule the event during Frosty? If we schedule this event later, then booking travel and stuff for Japan is harder. And if we schedule it earlier, there's a thing called the holidays. There's only so much you can do. How am I supposed to know when planning the tournament like 3 months in advance that Marvel Rivals is going to release and then run a Twitch Rivals the week before my tournament? If we're thinking about the time period of how we do slams, we did 4 slams in 10 months. So our pacing of doing them was very quickly, right? We're not going to do another one in March because March is the finals in Japan. So it doesn't make sense to do a slam when we're going to be in Japan doing the finals for that. Whenever they announce whatever the 2xKO test timing is going to be, it's supposed to be in spring sometime. We'll do something fun for the 2xKO thing. It'll be something smaller. But then the next like main slam, I think will probably be after combo, like maybe a June, July, August timing or something. No, I like organizing the slam, and I wouldn't want anybody else to do it. Much like Will It Kill, I just look at everything myself. My eyeballs got to pass over it. If we're gonna do something like the slam, it should be because I care about it, because it costs a lot of time and effort and money to do an event like that, right? So I wouldn't want somebody else to do the work in it, because then I think it would mean that I probably don't care to do it, which would mean I don't care to do it, I should probably not do the event. And like something like the Twitch Rivals, Marvel Rivals event could have been solved, I think, if they had people who are like experts who really paid attention and focused, built the event in a way that it couldn't fail in the ways that it failed. But it takes like time and effort and people who know the game and like the creators really well to do that. And like Twitch Rivals does an event like once a week. That is like probably not reasonable for something like that to happen. For something like the Slam, you have to care to do it right, you know, and you have to really pay attention to it. I buy the rights to the Slam for 2K channel points. If you said 2100, I'd think about it. I got that. All right. I'll raise you 2199. We got 2199. Do I got 2200? 2200 for the Slam. 22. Can we get 2201? 3800. Sold.